The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, he is Reckless R.L. Washington.
R.L. Washington is here, ladies and gentlemen. Reckless he is. I'm happy to see him. We've seen him here the last couple weeks here at Versus Pro Studios, putting on a heck of a performance in all of his matches. Took part in that Battle Royal last week.
I mean, he gets his name, like I said, Reckless, because he's willing to try anything. He'll jump off the top rope. He'll put you in a chokehold. Anything he can to win. That's why he's reckless. He'll put his own body on the line.
He looks like he is ready for his competitor.
And his opponent. He hails from the nearest battlefield. He is the Devil Dog, Sergeant Ryan James.
Sergeant Ryan is here and intense. He is the hero, he shouts. He's telling everybody, he's convincing them rather aggressively that he's the hero, and stomps his way into the ring. The hero. I'm sorry.
I mean, is he trying to convince the audience or himself? He's a little intense.
I think he needs to worry about convincing R.L. Washington who is the hero.
Has he been eating coffee straight from the bag without even putting it with water? Good Lord, he's intense.
He is caffeine personified, is Sergeant Ryan. Steps right up into a lockup with R.L. Reckless Washington. The two of them had a meeting last week in the Battle Royal here at Versus Pro Studios, and they just seemed to focus on each other. There were so many other people in the ring, but those two had a problem with each other, and it looks like today's the day we're going to find out why that is.
I mean, that's a really, really intense collar and elbow. I think there's some personal animosity going on here. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to try to get behind this situation and figure it out.
Yes, I think so. R.L. Washington kind of lets him go in the corner, but that does not calm down Sergeant Ryan at all. Goes for a kick, asks for a shove, gets one back. Now we just have a good old-fashioned shoving contest. And here we are back into that collar and tie-up. Collar and elbow. Got him in a headlock finally. Brings him down to his knees, slowing the pace down just a little bit,
yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah, well, I mean, he knows who Reckless is. He knows if Reckless starts running around, he's going to throw himself and anything he can.
Yes, he is. Oh, he's got him locked up here in a submission with a nice headlock. That arm is situated between those thighs, locking him up. And it does like an eye rake right in front of the referee. Who is this maniac? That's insanity. You can't just take any tactic to win a match. It's unsportsmanlike.
Well, I mean, if the ref didn't see it, he didn't do it. And right now, RL didn't see it because he was raking his eyes.
That's right. All right, we got a little bit of ground and pound, little mat game here. Got him back up to their feet now. Arm twist. Oh, he's got him locked up now. What are we going to do here? Sergeant Ryan in deep trouble. Comes around back. Now he's got a lock on the waist there. Another takeout. Spins him in for a 2 count. Let's see. No, just a 1 count. Not even a 2. Oh, there he comes behind. Got him. Rolls him up, going to try again for another one. Sneaks out again. You cannot keep Sergeant Ryan down for very long.
No, I mean, again, with that intensity, he just kicks out before you even get to a 1. Oh, elbow to the face.
Elbow right to the face of R.L. Reckless Washington. Finally gets that back. Finally gets the takedown he was looking for. And back into a headlock. He's got him in a predicament. That martial arts background showing up here in the ring that R.L. Washington possesses. He's got a nice jiu-jitsu hold on him there.
I mean, you know what? I'm very impressed because you know what I've seen this match so far? Say it with me, audience.
Oh, my goodness.
Wrestling!
Wrestling is indeed. But then right until you go and use that rope to just nearly decapitate R.L. Washington, did Sergeant Ryan here. That was a shrewd maneuver, wouldn't you say?
Shrewd? Did it work?
It did work. It was effective.
Oh.
That was an interesting pull there. He's pulled on that arm to smack his head into those ropes. Now he sees that the arm might be dislocated, might have a tear in a tendon, and now he's going to attack that arm that was already made sore by that first initial pull right there.
I mean, he could dislocate his shoulder, pull his elbow out of the socket, and that's a smart move. If he's only a one-arm man, I mean, we all know how that ended for Harrison Ford. So.
That's right. Didn't work out too well for Harrison Ford. Big chops in the corner is Sergeant Ryan on R.L. Washington. Reckless in a little bit of trouble with that arm. Oh, no, just a big lariat clothesline takes him right down to the ground. And Sergeant Ryan, looking for adulation from the crowd. He is the hero. Uh-oh. He is. Oh, wow. That is. The audience member says, "You're not my hero. You're just tripping."
Yeah.
Got that arm tied up in the top rope there, putting more pressure on the tendons, more pressure on the joints, really working that left arm it is of R.L. Washington. Gets out of the ring, takes 2 knees into the top corner.
Tripping after that. Ooh. Both knees to the buckle.
Shot to the abdomen, shot to the face, another one to the face. R.L. Washington making a comeback here. Reckless backs up to go for some reckless action and gets a kick down into that center turnbuckle. Now he's got a bad left knee. He's got a bad left shoulder. What is the trouble for R.L. Washington? Oh, smacks his hand right into the mat.
There we go, working on the other arm now. And going back to the left.
Yeah, going back to the left. He's going to set him up for that again. I don't like this. It looks... Oh, that is just tied up. That is steel cable that he's bending around that arm, folks. Ouch. Just hyperextending that elbow. Oh, my gosh, the screams from R.L. Washington fill the room, bouncing off the walls here at the Versus Pro Studios Wrestling Arena. I am worried about Reckless, folks.
It was like an echo in here. I mean, at one point, if he keeps working on that arm, the ref's got to come in and stop it. That could end his career if he can't move his arm.
You've got to think about the longevity of your career, R.L., but he's got some forearms on Sargent. Sargent's pulling him around, working that arm again, and oh my goodness.
Oh.
Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Not only did his hit arm go into the mat, but the rest of his body weight did too. Goes for a cover, only gets a 2 count.
I mean, that was just ugly.
Ouch, it just looked like it hurt. Just slamming the shoulder. Now he's just put a knee on the face of R.L. Washington.
I know. Not only is he working on his arm, I mean, he's just disrespecting him.
Just so disrespectful. Got him pinned down. Body blow after body blow. Smart guerrilla tactics here from Sergeant Ryan. I mean, a man of his class and certification, he probably knows a thing about dirty rules, dirty boxing.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's been to war. He's been overseas. He knows exactly how to get it done.
Oh no! Oh, pinning the arm behind him, then slamming him into the mat.
Ow.
That left arm is just taking all kinds of abuse from Sergeant Ryan here. Going for another pin. Let's see if it's enough. Still not enough. Goes for a second one. Very smart maneuver. Very smart. Only gets 2. But every time he pins him, he's got to get that shoulder off the mat, which is exerting more pressure and more pain on the existing shoulder injury that R.L. Washington has.
I mean, yeah, scientifically, everything you said is mathematically and physically correct. Without going into science, he's hurting himself when he kicks out.
That's true. That is, to simplify, you are 100% right,
yes.
Bobby. Thank you for that. Oh, my goodness.
Sure, Sergeant likes that, to simplify.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Taking some, a quick pin, quick roll-up. Doesn't even get a 1. Sergeant Ryan got a little surprised by the speed of R.L. Washington. Steps back out of the ropes, tries another attempt to get him in here. Hits a headbutt, just a headbutt into that shoulder.
To the back.
Oh, my goodness. The pain and agony that Sergeant Ryan, is distributing all over the body of R.L. Washington is quite an impressive sight to watch. He's got him locked up. Both arms now locked up in those ropes. Just blow after blow to the face. R.L. Washington's knees are starting to go out from under and pulling the tendons. Oh, my gosh. That's how you dislocate an elbow. That's how you dislocate 2 elbows.
Yeah. I mean, then he'll be the no-armed man. And then what's he going to do? Oh!
My goodness. Oh, that was a smart move. Pull the foot out from underneath Sergeant Ryan. Allows him to headbutt that top turnbuckle. Comes in for a reckless splash in the corner. Sergeant
walking around trying to get some life back into those arms.
Has he got his second win back, folks? Oh, no, he does not. Tries to come in with an elbow. Same one. Does lose his side of Sergeant Ryan, who just kicks the bejesus out of that elbow. My goodness.
God, I think I heard a pop from over here.
I heard a snap as well. That did not sound good. It felt like it bounced off this wall to my right in our ear holes. Sergeant Ryan, a little proud of himself. Smart maneuvers, smart approaches to this match, and it is paying off in the long run. There you go. Nice elbow to the face. Chop with that sore arm. How'd he pull that off? My goodness.
I don't know. That had to hurt himself.
Big elbow. Oh, sorry, that's a knee. And there's a kick to the chest that puts him flat on his back. Comes in for a roll-up. He's going to try and take advantage of this situation. Ref tries to get in position, but only 2 count there. Oro gets up, pumps himself up, tries to get some crowd. Nothing happened. He's got a hard time with that elbow, and that it just throws off his entire weight, finally gets that shin to the forehead of our Sergeant Ryan, and he's trying to catch his breath here, going up for another approach. Let's see if we can get another giant knee to the face. Sergeant Ryan on Dream Street. My goodness, Tweety birds in his eyes. Another knee. Wow. Barely on his feet. And a nice leg sweep puts him on his back. Does he have enough for the pin? Let's find out together.
For it.
Oh, no, 2 count. That was very close, too, though.
I think right there, if he would have had the control of his arm, he could have hooked the leg, and maybe would have gotten it right there. Because it looked like he put Sarge on Dream Street with that knee. He
certainly did. The eyes were rolling in the back of the head, and now he just that left arm is almost just hanging by the side of R.L. Washington. These two men have given it everything they got. Double knees to the face from the charging R.L. Washington. Let's see if that's enough for the pin. 1, 2. Oh,
referee caught him with his feet on the rope.
Sergeant Ryan trying the old underhanded tactics, but gets caught by the ref, because we got the smartest refs in the business, folks. I'll tell you that much. They'll keep an eye out for that sort of thing.
Well, they tried.
They try as hard as they can. It is a difficult job. Oh, see, Sergeant Ryan tells everybody, say, no, we are not the hero.
Uh-oh.
Oh, his foot gets caught, trying to go for that big kick. Foot gets caught by Earl Washington, throws him on his back, goes for a rolling. Look at this cover, and he gets the 3 count. My goodness.
The winner of this match, Reckless R.L. Washington.
Reckless R.L. Washington somehow miraculously comes, what I would say, from behind, pretty much losing that arm early on in the match. Somehow manages to outsmart the guerrilla tactics of Sergeant Ryan.
Well, I mean, like I said before, he got his name Reckless for a reason. I mean, he just threw everything he had. When his arm went out, he threw the other arm. Wait.
Oh, Sergeant Ryan attacking from the back. Bobby, I took my eye off the prize for just the briefest moment. I thought this match was over. Apparently, Sergeant Ryan does not agree with me at all.
That's your kidneys.
Goodness gracious. Big knees get R.L. Washington out of the ring. He does not look happy about this loss. I feel like he knew he had the upper hand the entire time. The hero, our hero, Sergeant Ryan, here to prove a point. I would say he knows how to work a body part, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And R.L. Washington get the round of applause for his effort. Wait a minute. Now, come on now. Sergeant Ryan. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, my goodness.
Right into the post.
Somebody, this is
can we get somebody out here to stop this? Yeah, referee, get in the middle of that. Come on.
Get him out of here. This is not only unsafe for R.L. Washington's longevity as a performer here at Versus. No, don't do this. He's been working that elbow. He's wrapped that elbow around the steel.
Where's he going?
R.L. Washington is totally winded. No. I don't know what his bad intentions are, but I do not care for this at all. R.L. Washington is just, please don't do this. Oh, barely misses. Gets a big chop. This match may be over, but the war is not. One battle has been won. The war continues. Finally, the
referee's got to get physical.
Able to get physical with a very intense, very upset Sergeant Ryan, who storms to the back. Poor R.L. Washington has taken so much abuse. Oh my goodness gracious. That chair was very ugly, and I'm very thankful that it didn't do more damage than it had the potential of doing for our friend R.L. Washington.
I know. I mean, wow. Like I was trying to say, R.L. threw everything he had at him. He lost an arm, threw his other arm, got his knee kicked through the other knee. I mean, he just caught Sargent by surprise. And I think that's why Sargent was so mad.
Yes, he just put all of his body weight right there on top of his opponent there, Sergeant Ryan. That was what got that pin.
Yeah.
But that is not, that was a fun match today, but not the only match. We have a lot more coming at it.